Shalom, Yahawah, YAHUSHUA, to the brothers. Shalom, Yahawah, to the sisters. We're the I.S.U.P.K, set on 1 West on the 25th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General YAHANNA. And we aren't affiliated with any of your fake Hebrew Israelite groups, none of your Christian churches, or any of your Muslim mosques, because your Muslim mosques, your Christian churches, and your so-called Hebrew Israelite groups will get defeated by one gorilla. Your so-called Christian pastor is scared of a lion, is scared of a silverback. You know what I'm saying? Here in I.S.U.P.K, we conquer all things. Yeah, I think it. Yeah, thank you. I got it. I understand it. Like that? Oh, okay. Okay. Technology. You know what I'm saying? Your Christian church is scared. You want to know how I know they're scared? Not just of animals. They're scared of men too. You know what I'm saying? They are scared of men too. They are scared of America. They're scared of the so-called white man. They are scared of the oppressor. Here in I.S.U.P.K, we fear nobody. We don't fear America. We understand it. We understand the oppression that we go through. You know what I'm saying? And you know what removed that fear? Because you know every man came in here at one point from the world. You know what I'm saying? And what removed that fear from us? This truth. This truth did. The most high gave us the confidence. You know what I'm saying? The Most High Spirit gave us the confidence to not be afraid of those things anymore. Because guess what? Drug addiction doesn't scare us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Most of us grew up with fathers and mothers that were on drugs. And we feared that we would probably inherit those things. I know a lot of times we heard how alcoholism and drug addiction was something that you would catch in the DNA, like it was hereditary. You know what I'm saying? Here in I.S.U.P.K, we break those things. We break those curses. We break those generational curses that the black community suffers from. You know what I'm saying? We will not suffer from those curses anymore. You know what I'm saying? We are tired of having our foot, having our oppressor's foot on our necks. You know what I'm saying? We are tired of going through the oppression that we go through today. You know what I'm saying? When you get a chance, let me get Psalms 23. Nathan.
What is it?
Psalms 23.
Come. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 23, verse what?
1.
Verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd.
The Lord is my shepherd. If you know anything about farming or herding animals or ranching, a shepherd is what guides and leads his cattle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's sheep and lamb, goats, and stuff like that. Other times it's cows, bulls, llamas, alpacas. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is whose shepherd? Our shepherd, is my shepherd. You know what I'm saying? The Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, and child. He is our shepherd, right? Go ahead.
Come. I shall not want.
You shall not want, man. We are, my brother, Officer Knock brought out how Most High brought bread from the sky when we were starving. You won't want for anything, man, because the Most High provides it. A lot of times we grew up in the ghetto, don't even know how we ate yesterday. We had negative $20 in your account, and somehow you had a meal. That was the Most High. You trying to figure out how did black people survive since slavery? They've been trying to annihilate you. Since the Roman Empire, they've been trying to annihilate you, and you're still here. You're still here and still able to put a smile on for work. Still here and still able to go accomplish great things on this earth. That's because the Most High is with you. God stands with Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He preserves blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Israel. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do that for no other nation of people on this earth. He does not. Keep going.
Come. Verse 2. He maketh me to lie down in green pasture.
If you know now we're still in the reference of a shepherd. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. if you're a shepherd and you're leading your flock, you want them to go to the green pasture. Green pastures means what? It's vegetated. Meaning what is the animals eating? They're eating grass. They're healthy. They're thriving. You know what I'm saying? The land is good. The Most High will give you that source, that resource. You know what I'm saying? We good? The Most High will give you the resources. All you got to do is follow him. How do we follow the Most High? You got that scripture? How do we love the Most High?
Want that scripture?
Yeah, pull that for me. How do we follow the Most High? Well, I got the answer for you. It's in the Bible. The Most High gave you the answers to every test you'll ever need in life. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is a creator of man. Salakia is the God of Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You don't think he would give you the answers to a test? He is your father. Any father will want you to succeed in life. He didn't want you to go through the hard struggles in life, but we chose to. Just like any hard-headed son. All right. What's the scripture that I gave you? I'll go to and read it.
Psalms 23 and what is it?
No, the other one.
Which one you want?
I'll just finish Psalms 23. Right? So how do we follow the Most High? We follow the Most High by following his laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? When we follow the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, that is how we follow him. You know what I'm saying? Because he gave us these ways of acting, these foods to eat, these holidays to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Last time I checked, I seen a lot of people dressed up for Easter Sunday. You know what I'm saying? When Passover, I didn't see none of you brothers and sisters. I'm saying that was at Easter celebrating Passover with me and my brothers and sisters. But Passover's in the Bible. Easter's not. We went over Ishtar, Ostara, all of those heathen goddesses, and how they used to worship those gods. How they used to get down. And that's who you chose to follow. And the Most High, we realized, we looked at the history of Passover. What did it stand for? It stood for freedom. It stood for a time your ancestors were going through hardships that you are going through today. Egypt is no different than America. Why do you think the obelisk is in Washington, D.C.? Why do you think the columns look like similar architecture to Egypt? You know what I'm saying? It's the same damn thing. Egypt was obsessed with, what do you call it? LGBTQ, just like America is. They put drugs in the community just like America does. Go look up. You could go look up how they used to put weed in the bottom of, in the rectum to get you high. You know what I'm saying? They do the same thing. That's America's playbook. Egypt, Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, there's nothing new under the sun, right? So the Most High make us, it says, he make me to lie down in green pasture. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. You know what I'm saying? He does all this because you are his. Any good father will protect and guide his son in the right way because what? You have his name. You have his name. Why wouldn't he stand with you against your enemies? You should know who your enemies are. Your enemies is the damn oppressor that rules over America. Your enemies is sitting in the damn White House that you voted for. That's your enemies. Everybody, and then the debate is 100 men and a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? And like me and my brothers, we joke about it all the time. It only take one of us with the Most High, with the knowledge and the righteousness of the Most High. And that gorilla is dog meat. That gorilla is nothing. We read stories about how men slain lions, bears. You know what I'm saying? They said David wrestled with bears to protect his sheep. And he was a child. He was in an adolescent stage of life. He wasn't even a grown warrior yet. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is one man that stands with the Most High, that the Most High is with, and that gorilla is nothing. That gorilla is easy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep going. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. That is every man in I.S.U.P.K. That goes into why I brought this scripture out. Because when you come in here, you get this truth, and you know who your God is, there is no fear of death anymore. There is no fear of America no more. You don't fear the blue and red lights no more. You don't fear walking through your neighborhood no more because you know the Most High is with you. Because you follow him. You follow his laws. You do it the right way for once. For once. You did it the right way. As a Black and Hispanic man, we always look for how do I get out of the predicament that I'm in, that I was raised in. And right here in I.S.U.P.K, that's where you find it. That is where you find it. This is the place where you find those father figures, those big brothers. Everybody in this school can name a big brother or any man that is like a father figure to them that helped them get through this hell that we living in. Gave them the wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Gave them the wisdom of the Bible. You came through those doors clawing for answers. And you came here because the what's those dudes called? The Egypt dudes, they tried to abuse you. Christian church abused you your whole life. The Muslim mosque abused you your whole life. They tried to sell drugs to you. The Christian church tried to touch your children, sleep with your wife. And this is the first place you'll come to where we will respect you as a man. We will teach you as a man. And we want to see you succeed as a man. There's no envy. There's no hate. And it's all love. For the first time as a Black man, you'll feel safe. You'll feel safe. You'll feel safe with a group of brothers, man. Don't got to worry about checking your pockets. Don't got to worry about making sure nobody talking to your rib or nothing. You'll just feel safe, man. I'm going to keep going. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Verse 5, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. And this is so heavy when it talks about the enemies part. Because your Christian church will have you read this prayer all the time, man. All the time. But then they'll talk about everybody is for love. Everybody's going to get saved. Who the hell is the enemies? Who was your enemies? You know what I'm saying? Who was your enemies? If God loved everybody, why in the Psalm of David is it talking about enemies? Because everybody wasn't meant to be with the Most High. Everybody doesn't stand with the Most High. So if they don't stand with the Most High, what are they? They are an enemy to you. They are an enemy to you. You know what I'm saying? And you need to go find some brothers that will protect you. That will be shepherds to you. That will help you. You know what I'm saying? Lie down in green pastures, near the still waters, and thy rod and thy staff will protect you. You know what I'm saying? Every time me and my brothers go out, sisters and brothers always talk about how they feel safe. They always want to give you that head nod of acknowledgement and all of that, like you doing something strong, because they can't do it. Understanding that you have a strength. You know what I'm saying? While the whole world calls you weird, or all the videos and all the nonsense on the social media about Black men in the park working out, all the nonsense you see, they try to make you look like you a weirdo. In reality, you are the most sane person on the planet right now. While everybody's worried about getting high and having sex with whoever, you are training your body, mind, and spirit for the Most High to come back. You are training your mind, body, and spirit for this world to end while everybody's partying and they call you crazy. Black man, you are the most sane person on this earth. Black woman, you are the same person on this earth. They're crazy. They're evil. What's that thing they like to use? Gaslighting. They gaslight blacks and Hispanics all the time. Try to make us feel like we're the problem, like we're losing our minds. In reality, you bust your behind every day. You go to work and you go back to live in oppression. You don't get no rest. You know what I'm saying? When the white man feels any type of pressure that you feel on a daily basis since you were a child, some of us had to work as a child to help our parents pay bills. Esau don't know nothing about that. Esau don't know nothing about that. You know what I mean? Sisters I done talked to where they talk about how they helped their mother, their father with bills and had to raise their siblings while Esau had a nanny. And that was probably your mother. You know what I'm saying? It was probably our mothers raising Esau's babies. And they like to gaslight and say, well, black people have all the opportunity in the world. The opportunity wasn't given to us. We grabbed it. You know what I'm saying? And they want to talk about all the athletes. They talk about what they talk about. LeBron and nepotism and Shador with nepotism. And he shouldn't be. Like, you ever notice how Esau gets so mad when any type of black and Hispanic man achieves something and his child doesn't have to face the oppression that every other black man has to go through growing up? You never notice how teed up they get off of that? Oh, wow, you don't have the black experience. You wasn't raised in poverty to get to the league. You didn't play for a Pee-wee league for free. You didn't have to suffer just to, your father or your mother didn't have to suffer to afford those cleats. Oh, hell no. He shouldn't be in the NFL. And then they got all the criticism in the world. That's oppression, man. That is hell. They don't want to see you win at all. What does it say? For as iron rusteth, that's the white man. For as iron rusteth, his evil doesn't go away. His evil will never go away, man. You might think Joe Willie or not, what do we call it? Timmy. You know what I'm saying? You might think they all fine and dandy cracking jokes at the slave. But man, when they get the opportunity, they will show you their side. They will show you who they stand with. You know what I'm saying? And we are finding that out as Trump gains his power more and more. You know what I'm saying? Trump was the biggest middle finger to blacks and Hispanics. The biggest one. You know what I'm saying? Thought you had a friend in the white man. He is your enemy till the day you die. I'm going to go to Judges 13 and 24. I'm going to give you an example. It's like here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you an example of a man that could beat a lion. What do you call him? A gorilla. You know what I'm saying? That conquered. You know what I'm saying? With the Most High. Thanks to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because without, and it'll show you without the Most High, you'll be conquered. You know what I'm saying? In the book of Judges, it goes over how we were conquered several times by different nations and different armies. You know what I'm saying? And in this particular story, it was the Philistines, right? The Philistine and Canaanites conquered and ruled over Israel for a moment, right? And there was this Nazarite child that was born. I'm gonna go to 13, Judges 13:24. Right? So an angel came to a woman and she bare a son, right? So I paraphrase the rest of the scripture. I'm just starting at 24. And the woman bare a son and called his name Samson. And the child grew. And the Lord blessed him. And the spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of Dan between Zorah and Eshtaol. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord gave him the spirit, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't understand. I don't know how you work your iPad, man. How you go to the next one? Oh, all right, there you go. You know what I'm saying? The Lord blessed Samson from birth. You know what I'm saying? And blessed his mother to have children. To know the backstory, his mom couldn't have children. So when angel came to the mother, similar stories, you know what I'm saying? But an angel came to a mother and said she will be able to bear a son, right? And you will have to make him a Nazarite. Nazarite is when you basically commit your son to the Most High. He can't be near unclean things. He can't shave his head at all. I mean, he can't cut his hair. Those little shape ups and all those little low cuts you get, he couldn't get that. You know what I'm saying? Everything about him was dedicated to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to read. This is the book of Judges, chapter 14, verse 1. And Samson went down to Tamar and saw a woman in Tamar of the daughters of the Philistines, right? So this is what happens when we get off track. You know what I'm saying? You stand with the Most High stands with you, right? So when you see something, that Satan likes to throw things in front of you all the time. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice how when you on track with life and all of a sudden all your homies, like when I first joined the truth, I ain't never been invited to so many ciphers in my life. People want you to smoke. People want you to commit crimes. People want you to do nasty things for money. All the women in the world want to see. All of a sudden, all of these evil things start happening. Like all of the things you thought would never happen in your life will start coming to you, right? That's Satan. That's Satan tempting you. And that is the Most High testing you to see if you really want to stand with him, right? And he came up and told his father and his mother and said, I have seen a woman in Tamar of the daughters of the Philistines. So we already know this is wrong, right? We already know that we can't sleep with the daughters of no heathen nation. You know what I'm saying? Now, therefore, get her for me to wife. He already all the way in the wrong for trying to do this. You got to also understand this. During this time, Israel was in bad standing with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We was serving other gods. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them different tribes are serving other gods. This is why we was conquered in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because after Joshua, it was a whole bunch of nonsense that was going on after Joshua passed. And everybody know that's my favorite story, Joshua. Joshua was a no-nonsense man. If you did anything wrong, you was getting burned. Your mom, your wife, the cattle, your son, your daughter, your cousin, all of them was getting killed with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I think Joshua was a hardcore dude, because he went to war for the Most High. And he didn't stop until the Most High said, okay, it's time to rest. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gave him to stand down. You know what I'm saying? And that's the spirit I would love to accomplish in my life. You know what I'm saying? Verse 3. Then his father and his mother said unto him, is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren? Exactly. The father is like, hold up. You can have all the fish in the sea. Like you can have Ephraim, you can have Puerto Ricans, Mexican, you can black, Argentina, Cuba, Jamaican, Haitian. Son, you can have whatever you want. Is there not somebody from the brethren you can get? I got a couple brothers that got daughters, man. You can pick from them. Instead, he wanted some stinking African. You know what I'm saying? That goes into the spirit of a lot of dudes in America. How you'll choose a so-called Hamite for some stupid reason. I call him smush face, because I can always tell. You know what I'm saying? You'll choose a smush face Hamite over a sister when you got the whole rainbow when it comes to sisters. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole Skittle bag. You know what I'm saying? And you chose to go outside the Skittle bag. You chose to go to the great landmass, the great continent of Africa, to go search for something. You know what I'm saying? Go inside of the teepees. I'm gonna keep going. That he saw an occasion against the Philistines, Salakia. But his father and his where was I at? Yeah, there you go. Verse 3. Then his father and his mother said unto him, is there never a woman among the daughters of thy brethren, or among my people? You know what I'm saying? Understanding that the laws and statutes of the laws in Israel, we didn't date outside or marry outside of our and what you would call today your race or nation. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do Africans. We didn't do white Esau. We didn't do Japan, Asia, Russia, Italy, any type of European, Australian. We didn't do the other nations. We just did out of the 12 tribes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. That thou goest to take a wife of uncircumcised Philistines. Ooh, they call them an uncircumcised Philistine, meaning what? They are not of the covenant. You know what I'm saying? They are not of the bloodline, and that's how heavy it ran in our culture. Now we like to water it down. Now we have no respect for our forefathers. We have no respect for the covenant that they made with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Those things happened because of weak men that want to fulfill their own lusts, like Samson is trying to do right now. You know what I'm saying? And Samson said unto his father, "Get her for me, for she pleaseth me well." Ooh, he's not stopping. He a freak bull. He want that ham. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. He want that, you know what I'm saying, fufu igusi. But his father and his mother knew not that it was of the Lord that he sought an occasion against the Philistines. For at that time, the Philistines had dominion over Israel. Then went Samson down, and his fathers and his mother to Tamar, and came to the vineyards of Tamar, and behold, a young lion roared against him. So now he's going against a lion. And the spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rented him as he would have rent a kid. Ooh, wee. So now we have a black man, right, who is approached by a vicious beast in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Anybody ever seen a lion in person? They not small. You know what I'm saying? And this is one man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read it from the top. It says, "In the spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him." Everybody like the Christian church made the spirit of the Lord seem so sissy. Is that a word I could use? It's not an offense, but it made it seem weak. You know what I'm saying? The spirit of the Lord is mighty. It isn't so effeminate like the Christian church portrays it. The spirit of the Lord makes men men. You know what I'm saying? When you feel that masculine urge, that comes from the spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And it came upon Samson, and he rented the lion as he would a kid. Meaning what? He treated that lion like it was nothing. Nothing. If you know what rent means, it means you rip like rent, like when it says rent your clothes, like you ripped your shirt off or whatever. That's how he did the lion. He threw that thing around. You know what I'm saying? And he had nothing in his hand, but he told not his father or mother what he had done. You know what I'm saying? Because it was nothing. And he went down and talked with the woman, and she pleased Samson well. And after a time, he returned to take her, and he turned aside to see the carcass of the lion, and behold, there was a swarm of bees and honey in the carcass of the lion. Salakia. I'm going to go to Ephesians 6 and 10. Right, so all this talk about 100 men versus a gorilla, we already seen stories of one man taking out lions. You know what I'm saying? Then we could go to David while he used to wrestle with bears. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing new to us. You know what I'm saying? We were tough, aggressive, and masculine men. This is the book. Yeah, we can start. Yeah, we can start at 10. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. All right, 6 and 10, Ephesians. Got my reader back.
From God. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the and in the power of his might.
You know what I'm saying? Be strong in the Lord, right? So to go on, I don't want to go too long on Samson's story, but Samson eventually fell because of his lust for this heathen woman. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong in the Lord. You can't fall short.
Right.
Ooh. You got a tissue? You know what I'm saying? You can't fall short worshiping the water. Salakia. Got the boogie. You know what I'm saying? You can't fall short when it comes to the Most High, because the Spirit of the Lord will leave you. My face clean? Because the Spirit of the Lord will leave you. You know what I'm saying? Read that again from the top. I lost myself.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
And in the power of his might. We see many times in the Bible that many men fell because they didn't trust in the Lord. My brother Officer Knock brought out a great story of how Peter fell into the water because he lost focus. You know what I'm saying? It was a great parable. It was a great precept for when he denied Christ several times. Was it 3 times? You know what I'm saying? Because what did he do when Christ told him to walk on water? He walked on it, but when trouble came, what did he do? He stopped focusing on Christ. He left his brother. So what happened when trouble came and the Romans or whoever asked him, do you know this man? Weren't you hanging with him? What did he do? He denied him. Christ knew that too. Christ knew he had that spirit on him. You know what I'm saying? When Satan come knocking, are you going to deny Christ? Are you going to stand tall on his word? Are you going to stay starched in this truth? You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Verse 11.
Verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
You know what I'm saying? You got to put on the whole armor. The armor of God is law, statutes, commandments. They'll protect you from the wiles of the devil, man. The devil, we know who the devil is. The devil is the oppressor on the earth right now. The man that's poisoning your waters, the man that poisoning the food, the crop. You know what I'm saying? And it's so heavy too with the crop. When you go look and see about farmers and how they operate, you got to go see how much of that the seed that they plant, where it comes from. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they get money from the government to plant food if they buy their seed. And a lot of their seed is poisoned with all types of GMO chemicals and nonsense for no reason. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change the speed. It might change the bulkiness of the plant or whatever, but it's just some BS that is because they're evil. They wicked. They just like to do it. Like they like to mess with things that don't need to be messed with. You know what I'm saying? Like going into space. Why the hell you want to go over there? You know what I'm saying? Why you want to go over there? Why you want to go so deep into the water when you got hunger over here in the United States? Like you got homelessness over in California, Atlanta, like crazy, and you over here trying to send spaceships to the moon. That's how you know he's the devil. You know what I'm saying? Read 11 from the top. You heard me? 11 from the top.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God, stand against the wiles of the devil.
Keep going.
Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Verse 13.
I got you. From verse 12, right? For we wrestle not with flesh and blood, right? The things that we wrestle with aren't things that you can tangibly see or touch. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's spiritual. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's spiritual. But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. Who do you think runs the drug industry? Do you think the black man does? Oh, you thought the cartel actually was the number one guy when it came to drugs. Not the Asians, not the Afghanis, the Afghanis, the Muslims. What do you call them? The Arabs. It's not them, not the Africans. It got to be some type of Israel. That's the darkness in the world. Every movie, every show, the drug dealers, the top drug dealer is the damn Israelite. I don't know if you. I always note those things. My rib hated when I go to these movies and see that. It's always an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, the rulers of darkness is the so-called white man.
Right.
The so-called CIA is the reason why crack cocaine destroyed the black community. Not Franklin Saint. No, I'm good. Not Franklin Saint. You know what I'm saying? Not what's the dude off of Power? Ghost. What was his civilian name? St. Patrick. Something St. Patrick. James St. Patrick. It's not James St. Patrick who's dealing all the coke in New York. You know what I'm saying? It's not him. It might have been Tommy Egan. You know what I'm saying? You know, he an oppressor. You know what I'm saying? It's the CIA that put crack cocaine in your neighborhood. Oh.
It's like,
it says against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. The world is America, right? America is the lifestyle that you choose to have. Salakia. America pushes the lifestyle for blacks and Hispanics to live that is essentially killing us. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. No, I'm gonna keep going. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. You ever notice how all our celebrities, so they get all high and mighty, and then the stories come out how they freak nasty. You know what I'm saying? In these high places, they still doing wicked things. You know what I'm saying? Keep going on 13.
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all, to stand.
You know what I'm saying? The armor of God is His law, statutes, and commandments. So when that time comes where a drug dealer comes to you and offers you whatever affliction that you faced in the world, when that can we say who? No, we can't say who. When that woman comes to with that lust in her eyes to come take you in her bed chambers or her bed, you know what I'm saying? You don't fall short. You know what I'm saying? You don't fall short like Samson. You don't fall short like like Solomon, like David. You know what I'm saying? Like all the great men in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother was debating a video we seen on Facebook earlier with a brother teaching. You know what I'm saying? This Bible was written for our learning. You know what I'm saying? There is great men in this Bible. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why Christ said, you will be greater than I. You will do greater things than I have done. It's because you have thousands of years of records to correct the things that our forefathers did wrong, our foremothers did wrong. And you can use those tools, that history, this book, the Bible, to be a perfect man. That is the armor of God. Because there is greater men before you that went through it and failed, and it's your time to pass. They failed so you can pass. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you want to be a dummy and follow the white man. White man tell you, you only live once. White man tell you, oppressor tell you, you got to live it up. You know what I'm saying? He tell you all these stupid reasons. No, you got to live for yourself. All the stupidest things you can ever hear, and he make it sound good. In reality, it's stupid as hell. It's stupid as hell. Why would you what do you call it? Like, why would you disregard everything our forefathers did? You know what I'm saying? Sacrifice, died. You know what I'm saying? Written that, I mean, the Bible was written for a reason. The Most High kept these records safe for you for a reason, and you want to go listen to Esau? His records is what? The civil right, not the civil rights, Civil War, Roman Empire. Not with the snot bubble. They gonna make it a clip. You know what I'm saying? My allergies kicking my behind. You gonna go to the Esau? He got the Roman Empire, Caesar, Alexander the Great. Name another great empire. Esau Edomite Empire. You got the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? They didn't bathe. You know what I'm saying? You got the Amish. Like that's who you choose to follow. I found this out too. Amish is an Esau sect or whatever that don't believe in technology, or they believe in technology to a certain period, right? They all over PA, on the outskirts of PA. What happened? They on the outskirts of PA. You know what I'm saying? And they only bathe like twice a year, apparently. I learned this from an Edomite at my slave. You know what I'm saying? They bathe, I think, the springtime, and then they bathe like the end of summer or something like that. I don't understand it. I don't understand why Esau doesn't believe in bathing. I mean, since social media, we find out Esau don't believe in washing his legs. You know what I'm saying? Esau don't believe in using a washcloth to scrub his body. You know what I'm saying? He just used the soap bar and wonder why he got all types of diseases and cancers, warts and pimples all over his body. You ever see Esau, man? Esau be breaking out all over, looking like a damn caveman. You know what I'm saying? And that's their hygiene. But then they'll still make you feel like you filthy. You know what I'm saying? And then still make our children feel like they're not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not enough. Like they're not enough for society. In reality, society would be nothing without the black and Hispanic man or woman. You know what I'm saying? Who sent the white man to the moon? It was a black woman. You know what I'm saying? They still try to make sisters feel like they're not enough. You know what I'm saying? That's why as a black man, you need to, if it's your red, make her feel like she's enough sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm aggressive too. But so you gotta make that sister feel like she enough, because the whole world on her back. And sister, you gotta make that man feel like that. Like you gotta think about the things that are out in the world now, like especially about black men, right? I can't say niggas. Black men don't go to school enough, so they dumb. All they do is get people pregnant and leave. All they good for is sports and money. You know what I'm saying? All of these things that we all black men, black and Hispanic men here as children. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think about the mental state, the spiritual state of these men. You know what I'm saying? Just build a man up. Stop listening to Esau telling you that man got to be perfect already. He got to have everything, and you don't got to give nothing. That is the ways of Esau. Everything to out. You know what I'm saying? That is the way to Esau. And then you look at the history too. Like sisters was not the way they are. Sisters were not the way they are back then. I hope I'm saying this right. Back then and how they are now. sisters back then, or not as, I'm trying to describe it right. I don't want to say bad and bougie, but like they weren't, I would say is this, I want to say disgusting. That's going to be, I would say disgustingly ignorant as Esau was. Like Esau didn't give a damn about their man. You know what I'm saying? You go look at how the white woman treated her husband. You know what I'm saying? He was a check. Sisters actually love their man. You know what I'm saying? Sisters actually built up men to be great. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, Madam C.J. Walker, right? First millionaire black woman off of hair products before the Asian man took over. First off, I want to point that out. We let the Asian man take over the hair industry when we the #1 consumers in the damn hair industry. But anyway, I digress from that. Madam C.J. Walker had a husband, which most people for some reason didn't know. That's why her name was C.J. Walker. But she kept her husband's name. You know what I'm saying? Back then, sisters believed in having a man, regardless of their success. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the world separate the black man and the black woman, the Hispanic man and the Hispanic woman. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the goal in slavery. And we fought to be together. You know what I'm saying? When I think about how they try to separate us now, I always go to the movie Birth of a Nation, how Nat Turner, his rib got sent to another plantation with, I think it was his slave master's sister. And his slave master's sister sent her to the next, and he would always run over to see her. You know what I'm saying? That's how much he loved that woman. You know what I'm saying? We need to go back to the times where black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman wanted to actually be together. But now we live in the times where we hate each other so damn much. Like we can't even stand this. Like I can't go on social media without seeing some type of rhetoric. Like without seeing the demons trying to separate us. You know what I'm saying? You good, or you still in the jaw? Continue with the script. You know what I'm saying? That's literally the spiritual wickedness in them high places. That's the darkness of this world. Where they tell you, black man, go date a white woman when you become famous. Go marry a white woman when you become somebody in America. Because that will make you look better. You know what I'm saying? How many athletes come out after their career is over and say, they forced me to date this person. They forced me to marry this person because they look good for my image. We was at Ephesians 6 and 13. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was 14.
Yeah, go 14.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 14.
Yep.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth.
I think I brought this out before, man. Having your loins girt about you was like a way of being ready for battle. You know what I'm saying? And it says with truth. Ooh-wee. It's so heavy because what do we call this? The I.S.U.P.K, the home of the truth. You know what I'm saying? Be ready for battle. This Bible is the truth. The Most High is the truth. And having on the breastplate of righteousness, man. You have this Bible, you have this sword, you have this knowledge. You can have it and still be an evil man. How many brothers leave the truth? You know what I'm saying? Don't be that weak coward. You get your cover. You gain all the knowledge of the Bible and you leave the school. You can be a brother like that. That's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? And it says having on the breastplate of righteousness. Not only do you have to have this truth, you have to have this breastplate of righteousness. Meaning what? You follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You follow the knowledge that you have gained. You don't just get the knowledge and say, oh, well, I'm going to keep it to myself and I'm not even following it. At that point, you already breaking something when you think you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Talking about you an Israelite, but you don't belong to a camp. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. What is the point of you? What is the point of the Most High? You know what I'm saying? The Most High said, I'll send fishers of men. So you think the Most High sent the Spirit for you to go get the knowledge and to keep it to yourself? Where in the Bible did it describe a man like that? Where did in the Bible it says the Most High put a spirit on a man just to stay by himself, to take care of him and his family, and that's it? No, when he put the spirit of the Most High, when the Most High put his spirit on a man, he went him to go save the nation. He sent him to go save our people, Israel, not just himself. Stupidity in some people, you know. Let's go to Psalms 28:6. You up? The thun. Psalms 28:6.
Okay. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 28.
Hold on, let me get there with you.
You said verse 6?
Verse 6, brother.
Come. Verse 6. Blessed be the Lord, because he have heard the voice of my supplications.
Uh-huh. Keep going. So I can set that up. Supplications is like to come humbly to. Go to 7. What, you lost it?
Keep going?
Yeah.
Verse 7. The Lord is my strength.
Right. The Lord is your strength, right? In the story of Samson, the Lord was Samson's strength. What happened when he forgot about the Lord? When he let his lust take over? What happened with Peter when he forgot that the Lord was his strength? Who created the damn storm that it was making the waters do all of this? He fell. Both men fell. Well, Samson died literally, but what's his name? Peter fell in the water because he didn't believe. He didn't believe with all his heart. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. My heart trusts in him.
We all know our heart is our mind. Keep going.
And I am helped.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, my heart greatly rejoiced. And with my song, I will praise him.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we got to know Psalms is like David making these bangers. You know what I'm saying? These hits. You know what I'm saying? But it says, the Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusted in him. You know what I'm saying? The Lord strengthens you if you are a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man, the Lord is your power. He is your strength. He's the reason why you can bounce the basketball you do, throw the football that you do, jump as high as you want, get the engineering degree. He's the reason why you can draw the schematics way better than any white man can. You know what I'm saying? And not even think about it. White man in a laboratory with 30 computers, 5 guys trying to figure out an equation while a sister did it in her brain. You know what I'm saying? While a sister did it in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? While you went home to the projects living in your mama house and you figured out the equation, he over there in the state-of-the-art laboratory and can't figure it out. But you did it. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord gave you that. You know what I'm saying? That's why any man in I.S.U.P.K says Most High in Christ. Anytime you say he did something, he's going to give the Most High all the credit. Because we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't do anything on this earth without the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Any gift I have, I would never be able to do it without the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Oh, it says, and my shield. My heart trusted him. And my shield, meaning what? A shield is used to what? Protect you. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen how they battled back in the day, they would have a sword and a shield, right? Or that was a certain type of warrior back then, but they'll have a sword and a shield. So the sword is for attacks, the shield is for protection. You know what I'm saying? So the shield is protection. The Lord protects you always too. You know what I'm saying? You stand with the Most High. We seen how, was it Daniel? Was he in the lion's den? And the lions did not kill him? Wasn't there another one where somebody got thrown into a fire pit and he was just standing in the midst of the fire because the angels was protecting him from it? You know what I'm saying? There's all types of occasions where man stands with the Most High stands with him and protects him, fights for him. You know You know what I'm saying? All those battles David won, you think the Most High didn't cause it to be? You stand with the Most High, he's going to fight for you and he's going to protect you. You know what I'm saying? Is that it on that? Keep going.
The Lord is their strength, and he is the saving strength of his anointed.
You know what I'm saying? This goes so heavy because people don't, it's like people skip words when they read prayers or when they say prayers. It says the Lord is their strength. Who's the there? You know what I'm saying? You got to ask yourself, who's the there? And then it says, and he is the saving strength of his anointed. Who's the Most High's anointed? It always talks about who's his anointed is. Israel. You know what I'm saying? It's Israel. So why the hell are we talking about? Yeah, I keep going into that, but it's just a common topic when it comes to America and what's out into the world. But Israel, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is Israel's strength. Keep going. Save thy people and bless thine inheritance, feed them also and lift them up forever. Yeah.
Verse 9, save thy people and bless thy inheritance. Feed them also and lift them up forever.
That's you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. You feel low at times. It's because the oppressor is trying to push you down, and it is a lesson that the Most High is trying to teach us. You know what I'm saying? This is not a forever state for us. You know what I'm saying? It says, and bless thine inheritance, feed them also and lift them up forever. The Most High is going to lift you back up. You know what I'm saying? We just had to get this little spanking. You know what I'm saying? We just had to get popped on the hand real quick because we did not listen several times. You know what I'm saying? This is not a once in a life. This is not one time that we didn't listen. This is several times that we sinned against the Most High. The Most High gave us several chances, sent us several prophets, several opportunities to get right. And what do? We spit in his face. So what does any good father have to do? He has to punish you. You know what I'm saying? We had to get punished. We had to be in America. We have to be in slavery because we wanted to see what's the saying? We had to see the grass greener on the other side and realize that thing ain't green at all. That joint spray paint. And we realized this barren over here. The pastures that this so-called shepherd led us to ain't green over here. When you decide to worship the white man, the oppressor's God, and he make him your shepherd, he leads you to barren lands. There's no fruit, there's no grass, there's no vegetation. He led you to a pack of wolves. Go ahead.
So you say God is heavy because if I could, as a precept, everything you just said is in the Bible too. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 11, verse 10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers.
Where you at again?
Jeremiah chapter 11, verse 10. Verse 11. Therefore,
read the 10 from the top.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 11, verse 10. They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods.
It says, keep going, finish that statement.
To serve them.
It says they are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers. Iniquities is the sins, the transgressions of the forefathers. What's the sins of our forefathers? What did they do when they came out of Egypt? They start worshiping other gods. They start worshiping the damn calf. You know what I'm saying? They start going back to the ways of America. I mean Egypt. You know what I'm saying? You go back to the iniquities of your forefathers. You start sleeping with each other's ribs. You start abusing other people's children. You start doing things wrong. You start cheating brothers. You start cheating sisters. You know what I'm saying? You following the ways of the heathen, which refuse to hear my words. What is the Most High's words? It's this Bible and his prophets. What are they? What's some of the news card articles we seen when brothers was doing Hebrew Academy? Oh, these crazy dudes is preparing for a post-apocalyptic something so and so. You know what I'm saying? Then that's how the world treats us. You treated the words of the Most High and refused to hear them. Every time they see you in the corner, they like, oh, they crazy, man. Oh, you got to say your message in a different way. You refuse to hear the Most High's words because you want to still smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? You still want to sleep with men. You still want to sleep with the same sex. You still want to what's the other thing? You want to be a whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? You want to do whatever hell you want to do. You want to shoot that drugs up. You want to smoke that blunt. You want to go to strip clubs. You want to watch OnlyFans all day. You know what I'm saying? You want to do whatever the hell you want. You want to beat your woman up. You want to beat your kids up. You want to disrespect everybody around you. You don't give a damn what the forefathers gave you. You don't give a salaki what the Most High gave you. You know what I'm saying? You don't give a damn about none of that. You get money. You get money now. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Which refused to hear my words, and they went after other gods to serve them. You decided to serve a rock for your answers. You done caught all the STDs in the world, right? You done slept with everybody, and now you're looking for healing. And what did you do? I'm gonna go pick this stone up. I heard it takes away bad energy. Sis, you need to go to the doctor. Okay? The doctor will treat you for those diseases. That stone will not absorb any STD that you have from being a whore. You know what I'm saying? Brother, you're stupid. The stone, the copper, brothers, I see brothers with that copper nonsense. It's supposed to charge them up. Brother, copper won't bring you no money. Copper will not bring you any type of whatever you are trying to attract. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you need to, first off, you need to go read electricity, read up on your Ohm's law and Watt's law. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think copper is attracting everything. It's a good conductor for electricity. And if you look into the science of it, since I'm a nerd when it comes to electricity, electricity is electrons. Electrons are negative, not positively charged atoms. They're negatively charged. So anyway, I keep going to my nerd stuff. Where was I with that? Keep going.
Come. Serve them. The house of Israel and the house of Judah have broken my covenant, which I made with their fathers.
You know what I'm saying? We've broken the covenant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 11. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape.
The Most High will bring evil upon you, which you won't be able to escape. What is that evil? America. This goes into, this is a great precept for what is it? Not a great nation. A nation will come from the mountains, and I can't even think of how to say it. You know what I'm saying? The Most High will bring a great evil upon you. You will be in captivity. That's a great evil. That's a great evil. You know what I'm saying? You will be, your ancestors wearing chains of iron. You know what I'm saying? You can't even raise your kids no more because you got a slave damn near 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? You can't even teach your kids how to be a straight man or a straight woman anymore because LGBTQ wanted to teach them to be the total opposite. You know what I'm saying? That is the great evil. Drugs teach your kids more than you teach your kids. That is the great evil. You won't be escaped because the Lord put it on us because we didn't want to follow him. We wanted to follow a stone. We wanted to follow a wooden cross. What else did they follow? A fat Asian dude in a stupid yoga pose. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to follow those things instead of follow him. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. You know
what I'm saying? The Most High ain't going to hear the cries no more because you don't want to follow him. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to listen to what the hell you got to say because you doing your own thing. How many times do we see mothers cry out to the Most High after their son is dead? After all these atrocities happen to us, how many times do we call on the Lord's name when you got a whole damn kufi on? You got a kufi on, your rib dressed up like a ninja. You know what I'm saying? You in an Easter Sunday suit crying for the Lord. Looking like a damn goofy. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Keep going.
Come on, verse 12. Then shall the cities of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem go and cry unto the gods unto whom they offer incense.
Yeah, go ahead.
But they shall not save them at all in the time of their trouble.
So since the Most High answered your cries, you went to a fake behind God. You know what I'm saying? I remember, this stands out to me. I remember seeing a video of the East Indians, and they was feeding the damn statues when COVID was hitting. That's how they prayed to that guy, hoping for a cure or something like that. And then East Indians was washing up on the shores from dying of COVID. And if you know anything about them, they're disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Their bathing practices are a little weird. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go follow after them and go put milk in the statue that your baby needs. You know what I'm saying? You want to follow them and go put gifts under a Christmas tree when the lights are about to be shut off. That's how stupid you are. You want to go, what's another holiday? You want to go spend thousands of dollars on a stupid birthday party. You know what I'm saying? And your mortgage or your rent isn't paid. You just as stupid as the East Indians. When you worship these other gods, the Most High doesn't hear these other these cries that you have. He doesn't hear none of that nonsense. Because I don't say none of that nonsense. He doesn't hear it because you ain't following him. What kind of father would listen to the cries of an unruly child? You know what I'm saying? My daughter cried at me after she done disrespected her mother or talked back to us any type of way. She's getting sent to her room and she's going to cry. I don't acknowledge the crying. You go to your room. Yeah, you're crying because what? You're being punished. That's what a good father does. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Where was we at with it?
That was it on it. You want me to go to 13?
All right, that's cool. Go to Exodus. Go to Exodus 3. I'm going to start at 11.
And what?
11.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 11.
Hold on, let me get there.
And Moses said unto God, Who am I, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I shall bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt?
Now, everybody knows the story of Moses and how, 12 plagues or whatever came upon Egypt. He got the children of Israel out of Egypt, right? Right, so we about to go, and this is the Most High talking to Moses right now. He's commanding him to do a task to save the nation of Israel, right? Read that again from the top.
Come. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 11. And Moses said unto God, Who am I?
Who am I? So this is Moses having doubts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot of prophets did have doubt. Like Jeremiah doubted himself. A lot of people doubted, like, whoa, what was up? Like, how am I supposed to do this, God? Like, I think Gideon had doubt, like, or was it Obadiah? One of them. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe that they're up to the task. But the Most High chose you for a reason. So when you come into this school, don't think you're not fit to teach. Because the Most High dragged you in this school for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that calling is, you'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
God, that I should go unto Pharaoh, and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt.
He's saying, how the hell am I going to bring the children of Israel? Go. First off, this is like you going up to Trump and being like, listen, you better let these Negroes and Hispanics go. You know what I'm saying? You better leave us alone. You know what I'm saying? Get the drugs out my community. So imagine the pressure Moses had or how scared he was. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Verse 12. And Moses said unto God, verse 12, and he said, certainly I will be with thee.
So this is the Most High, right? And the whole topic of today was to talk about when the Most High stands with you, right? So the Most High is about to display his power to this, right? At this point is just any man, Moses, right? He wasn't great yet. This man, Moses, his power. You know what I'm saying? Say that again from the top.
Come. And he said, certainly I will be with thee.
I will be with thee. Knowing that you're talking to God and he say, I will be with thee, you know how much fire got to be in your chest at that point? It's like, you know how they say when you get your first gun, you feel like you're Superman. You walking in the club with your chest out like this. That's how I'm walking around. Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Come. And this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee, when thou hast brought forth the people of Egypt. Ye shall serve God upon the mountain.
So he's saying, look, I'm going to be with you. And this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee. Most High said, tell him I sent you. You know what I'm saying? When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve God upon this mountain where you stand right here. Keep going.
Verse 13. And Moses said unto God, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say unto me. So right now he sound like an Israelite.
You know what I'm saying? He said, but when I say all that, they gonna say what? Keep going.
They say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them?
He's saying he know Negroes and Hispanics. He's like, yeah, you talk to God. Yeah, you talk to God. What's his name then? How he sound? How tall is he? What he smell like? What he look like? He got green eyes or red eyes? You know what I'm saying? He understand. He's talking to God like, yo, knowing blacks and Hispanics, especially in oppression, them Negroes gonna doubt everything I say. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta prove. I mean, just think about how we are today. What is somebody gonna say when you tell them something? You lying. Prove it. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta show them. Keep going.
Come. Verse 14. And God said unto Moses,
right,
I am that I am.
Right.
And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am has sent me unto you.
We keep going. That's strong, but we're gonna keep going.
Verse 15. And God said, moreover, unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, have sent me unto you.
So this is how he's telling them to tell the people of Israel, right? Keep going.
This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
You got to understand, or at least in the Old Testament, a lot of times is where we get our traditions and cultures and our holidays. Keep going.
Verse 16. Go and gather the elders of Israel together, and say unto them, the Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob, appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you, and seen that which is done to you in Egypt.
Ooh-wee. So the Lord is telling, tell them I see everything that's going on in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, as a black and Hispanic man, do you think God stands with us? right? Honestly, in the world, you know what I'm saying? If anybody's in the world out there watching, do you think God sees slavery? Did you think he's seen that? You know what I'm saying? Because I know growing up in the world, I used to think God just ignored that part of history. You know what I'm saying? Because how do I go from slavery to growing up with aunties and uncle that's on crack as a black man? And the Jewish man went from the Holocaust to 20 years later, he's a damn millionaire. You know what I'm saying? He has a whole I won't say island, a whole country. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I understand where you're coming from, but in the same scenario, you know what I'm saying? That, like I said earlier, the Bible is for our learning. There was another great man that understood that question, those questions. You know what I'm saying? The Most High had an answer for it. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And I said, I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt.
I will bring you out of the affliction of America. You know what I'm saying? Black man, Hispanic man, this isn't your rest. This isn't the end. This is not the end of our story. We are not here to be drunks. We are not here to be, drug addicts, whores, whoremongers. We're not here to be drug dealers. Our history does not end with chains and yokes on our necks. You are meant to have gold crowns on your head with jewels. Our sisters are meant to be decked out in jewelry. Baddest thing walking on this earth. You aren't meant to be this drug addict, zombie looking thing on the street. You know what I'm saying? That is oppression. That is slavery. That is a punishment. You know what I'm saying? For not listening. That is your low state. And remember, in your low state, you accomplish more than the white man. I need to reiterate that every time. In your low state, you still are the mathematician in the damn NASA. You still in the White House giving a white man counsel on how to run his house, on how to run his country, on politics. You still the leading athletes on them fields in your low state. So imagine when you finally got your crown, when you finally got your little tiara, when you finally in a position of power, what the earth will look like. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. It's like it. Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites,
right?
And the Amorites.
What verse you on?
Verse 17.
Go to 18.
Come, verse 18. And they shall hearken to thy voice, and they shall come, thou and the leaders of Israel, unto
Where you at? Unto the Israel, unto the king of Egypt, and ye shall say unto him. What are you talking about?
Okay. And ye shall say unto him, the Lord God of the Hebrews have met with us, and now let us go. We beseech thee, 3 days' journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice to the Lord our God. Verse 20. Verse 19.
Go to Exodus 4:1.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 1. And Moses answered and said, but behold. So
the Most High walked out the whole game plan. It's the Most High now. This is God literally talking to Moses. He said, all right, I'm gonna make them do this, and that. And this is Moses, still a man, questioning God. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. They will not believe me.
They will not believe me because he understands black people are hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is, not the Most High, Israel, what did God call us? A stiff-necked people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a couple sayings in the black and Hispanic community, but they'll say, like, it'll be raining gold and all types of stuff, and a black man will still question it. You know what I'm saying? He'll still say, well, God is, he'll still ask for proof of God. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. Nor hearken unto my voice, For they will say, the Lord hath not appeared unto thee.
You understand, when black people, blacks and Hispanics, if we don't see it, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? You ever heard the saying, if it's not on a photo, it never happened? That's black people every day of our lives. Because we didn't see it, it didn't happen. That's us in an oppressed state. We don't have no faith in America. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no faith in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because how does the world treat you? You know what I'm saying? White man told you he's going to give you 40 acres and a mule. First off, and that stems from you believing a white man is your God. That's where it stems from. You know what I'm saying? But white man told you he's going to give you 40 acres and a mule and he ain't give it to you. Now you believe nothing until it's there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? White man told you he's going to give you freedom. Crack cocaine was in community, destroyed every black leader in the 80s, the 70s, and the 60s. You know what I'm saying? And now you're in the 2000s, and any type of black power movement, you question it. You call it a unk, right? That's what they call it, an unk. You know what I'm saying? You refer it to Egyptology every time. Anytime somebody comes with knowledge, you shoo it away. You just want to go back to the Sexy Red, the Big Lotto, and the Glorilla. You know what I'm saying? You want to go back to living the nonsense life you were living. Any type of knowledge comes to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the state of our people were in during Exodus. During this time, Moses knew our people was in the same state we're in today. Moses is going through the same thing we go through today. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the Lord said unto him,
okay,
what is that in thy hand? And he said, a rod.
So the Lord is saying here, like, all right, God, he like, go ahead. And he like, damn, boy, you got so many damn excuses. Every time I'm literally walking you, like I'm God, like I'm literally him. Like what he said, I am him, like I'm him. Like I created the heavens, I created the earth, I created the stars, the firmament, the waters, all of that, and you gonna question me? You know what I'm saying? So he's like, all right, what that? He said, what is that in your hand? You know what I'm saying? What's in your hand? He said, a rod, right? Verse 3. And he said, cast it on the ground, right? Cast it on the ground. He threw it on the ground. And he cast it on the ground and it became a serpent. Ooh-wee. So God had to make the damn rod turn into a serpent to prove like some things, right? And it became a serpent and Moses fled before it. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, a snake pop up. I ain't staying there. I hate snakes. You know what I'm saying? At the slave, I can't stand when I see a snake. I get pissed. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord said unto Moses, verse 4, and the Lord said unto Moses, put forth thine hand and take it by the tail. He's telling you, grab that damn snake. You running and hiding. Grab the snake. You know what I'm saying? And he put forth his hand and caught it, and it became a rod in his hand. So as a scary dude who didn't trust in it for some reason, even though God himself talking to him, right? He grabbed it, turned into a damn rod, back into a rod. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5. That they may believe that the Lord God of their fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob have appeared unto thee. Ooh-wee. So this rod that he got could turn into a snake now. He's like, damn, just show them niggas this. That's essentially what he did. Show them niggas this. You know what I'm saying? Verse 5, where is that? Verse 6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thine hand into thy bosom. You know what I'm saying? So now he got like, all right, I got to show you some more. Because if these Negroes anything like you, I got to make sure everything is to wow. You know what I'm saying? And he put his hand into his bosom. And when he took it out, behold, he was leprous as snow. Right? Not leopard is like skin falling off. Leopard is snow, meaning what? His hand turned white. So this is another precept for you so-called people that think Christ is white or is not a color. You know what I'm saying? Or not just Christ, that Moses was not that color doesn't matter in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So he put his hand in his bosom. So he probably was wearing something similar to what I got on. He put his hand in his bosom and he pulled it out. He was a white man on his hand. You know what I'm saying? It was damn near albino, right? Where was it? Verse 7. And he said, put thine hand into thy bosom again. And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh. You know what I'm saying? What's his other flesh? He was black. He was black. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy that the Most High had to go through all this just to prove to you that he was a black man. I mean, Salakia, that he was who he was. You know what I'm saying? That he was the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Where was I? I think I was at
7.
I was at 8. I just finished 7. I'm at 8.
Verse 8. And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not believe thee, neither hearken to the voice of the first sign.
If they don't listen to the damn snake that turned into a staff, the first sign, keep going.
That they will believe the voice of the later sign.
All right, go ahead. Verse 9.
Verse 9. And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not believe also these two signs, neither hearken unto thy voice, that thou shalt take of the water of the river and pour it upon the dry land, and the water which thou takest out of the river shall become blood upon the dry land. Verse 10. And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not, what's that? I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servants, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue.
Let's go to Matthew 14:22.
You said 13?
14:22.
22?
Yeah, so Moses didn't believe in the Most High. Most High had to do all this nonsense just to prove that who he was, you know what I'm saying? So Israel can follow Moses. You know what I'm saying? But I brought that story out to show that if you stand with the Most High and the Most High stands with you, you are a mighty man. The Most High said nobody is going to come and stand against you. You can go against Pharaoh. And then later on, he talks about his little speech impediment. I think he had a stutter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And what happened? Moses became a great leader. How do you become a leader of a nation and you can't even speak? That's how you know the Most High is with you. You can't even speak properly. You know what I'm saying? And he obviously was a nervous dude. He over there trying to find all types of outs. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High chose him for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High gave him the staff to turn to a snake, the hand that turned to white as snow, to show the elders, and all types of things. The Most High stand with you. You can do anything. The Most High did that for Moses, and you don't believe that black men, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men will transfigure in the sky when it comes time, World War III? Ooh-wee. Go ahead, Matthew 14:22.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 14, verse 22.
You know what I'm saying? I pulled this out because Officer Knott brought this out yesterday, and it stood out to me when he brought it out. And it's a good example of what happens when you don't stay focused on this truth. When you get out of the spirit, this is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because we see in Samson this happen. We see in Moses this happen at the end. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Solomon. Who else also fell short? A lot of great men fell short. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into a ship and to go before him unto another side.
The other side.
The other side, while he sent the multitude away.
So this is right after he fed the multitude with the bread and the fish. You know what I'm saying? He was just got done feeding everybody. You gotta know blacks and Hispanics, when we get fed by somebody, when we struggling and hungry, they trying to talk his ear off, all types of nonsense. So he trying to send away the multitude. Go ahead. Keep going.
Verse 23. And when he had sent the multitude away, he went up into a mountain apart and to pray.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I learned last night. Christ went away into the wilderness to pray, right? He put the disciples in the ship. He gave them order to go on the ship. He went to the Jones to pray. Keep going.
And when the evening was come, he was therefore alone. Verse 24. But the ship was now in the midst of the sea, tossed with waves, for the wind was contrary.
So the ship is getting tossed about because it was a storm. You ever looked at the ocean when a hurricane or something came by? Or you ever been in the ocean? I've been in the ocean when some nasty storms came by. That ocean get violent. It's pretty scary. Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Huh? What happened?
Good.
You know what I'm saying? The sea could get real nasty when a storm come by. You in the council?
Yeah, good.
All right. And in the fourth watch of the night, hold on, for the wind was contrary. In the verse 25, and in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went unto them, walking on the sea. So Christ, when this storm is going on, this storm is happening, and Christ comes out. He's walking on the sea. You know what I'm saying? It's something any black and Hispanic man will be like, what in the hell am I looking at right now? I'm seeing a Negro walking on water right now. You know what I'm saying? Verse 26. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, is it a spirit? And they cried out for fear. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, when you see a black man doing anything amazing like that, you're going to be like, what in the hell am I looking at? You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, this is a ghost. This is like you thinking it's anything but what it really is. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's why this Bible tell you to have faith, first off. But a lot of times we don't have faith because of what the oppression we go through. You know what I'm saying? You don't got faith in nothing, goddamn. Like you got more faith in America than you got in the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep going. Verse 27. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, you good? Everything to what? 27. Or, yeah, 27.
Come on, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 14, verse 27. But straightway Jesus spoke unto them, saying, be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid.
He's saying, this is I. Be not afraid, man. This ain't no ghost. This ain't Casper. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. Keep going. Everything to up in the joint. Everything to up. What they say?
No, I ain't.
Oh, okay. All right, good. Go to 28.
Verse 28. And Peter answered him and said, Lord, if it be thou bid me come unto thee on the water.
And Peter saying it, and all right, let me break it down. It says, and Peter answered him and said, Lord, he's talking to Christ. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, Lord is like saying Adawan, master, teacher, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Lord, if it be thou, if it's you, bid me come unto thee on the water. I'm going to come on the water with you. I'm going to come over there and walk on water too. You know what I'm saying? Go verse 29.
Verse 29. And he said, come.
He said, come on. Sheesh. Peter, come on, walk on water too. I ain't stopping. Go ahead.
And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water to go to Jesus.
So he walking on water now. Peter and Jesus is walking on water. You know what I'm saying? Focused on water. Go ahead.
Verse 30. But when he saw the wind boisterous.
Alexa, define boisterous.
The adjective boisterous is usually defined as rough and noisy, noisily jolly or rowdy, clamorous, unrestrained. For more, ask me to give you more definitions for boisterous.
Alexa, stop. Y'all got that? It was a scary sight. The storm and the wind and all that was something that scared Peter. Hold on, let me get where we at. Matthew 14:30. Go ahead. Start from boisterous.
He was afraid.
He was afraid. The loud, the noise, the extreme waves, all of that, it scared Peter. You know what I'm saying? Just like how Moses was scared of Pharaoh. He was scared of talking to a whole nation of people. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And beginning to sink.
He started to sink, man, because he feared the damn storm more than the man who, the Most High who created the storm. You know what I'm saying? You lost faith. You know what I'm saying? The Most High had to give Moses faith. You know what I'm saying? To talk to a great nation. Samson lost his own faith, even though he had the might that could kill a lion like it was a child. He lost his faith. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
It's like it. He cried, saying, Lord, save me.
This goes into you know what I'm saying? This goes into how we was just talking about how nations cry after the Lord. But you know what I'm saying? We want to cry for the Lord when we lose faith. When we lost all faith in him. You know what I'm saying? We lost all faith in the Most High. And when things start happening around us that don't feel good, you know what I'm saying? Drug addiction don't feel good. Losing your mind does not feel good. You start crying for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And that is why these stories is in the Bible. These stories is in the Bible for our learning. So we don't make the same mistakes Peter, Moses, Samson, David, Solomon, all these other great men did. So we can correct them and be perfect. So we can lie in them green pastures and be chill. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm passing the class off to Police Officer Nathan.